let's listen a little bit, and then we will see what's going on. I hope you guys like this as much as I do. So it starts out on this A minor. Then it goes into, and this is really interesting. At first I thought he was going to a G, and then I could hear it was going to a D, but what he does here is it's actually a C going into a D, power chords. But here's the cool thing that you guys maybe have never thought to do that sounds really, really cool. So what you can do is, instead of playing a power chord only with 2 strings, or have it be this fatter chord that has even more notes than a power chord, which would be a major chord, what you could do is you could put this G on the bass. See how that sounds fatter? So I'm actually playing the 5th and 6th string. See that? And it gives me this fat sound. Let me know if you guys have ever tried to do this, because that's what he was doing. First I heard the G and I was like, all right, he's going to a G, but then I realized, no, it's actually a C with the G on the bass. And it just gives you this really fat sound, right? So it's an A minor. Then it goes into this C with the G on the bass, and I'm using my pinky to get this. You could use this finger, or you could play it like this. And then it goes into here. It's easier for me to use my pinky, but that's some options that you have there. Now, if this is too hard for you, you could just play the power chord, right? So 3rd fret going into the 5th fret. For the A minor, if you can't get that full bar chord, you could just play the power chord. So that's just the 6th and 5th string. Going into the C, 3rd fret, going into the D, 5th fret. So the other thing that we can hear happening is there's this cool melody happening, right? So what that is since we're in A minor, we can use the A minor pentatonic, and we're going from the 2nd shape into the 1st shape, right? So this is the 2nd shape moving into the 1st shape, right? So it's, now this is something that you'd have to really try to use your ears to pick up. It's going to take a little bit of time, but this is a great song to try to improvise with, and try to really use your ear to pick out those notes. And if this is too hard for you, then just come up with your own licks, right? Try to focus on these 2 boxes, right? And come up with your own little licks. It's a great song to just go crazy with the A minor pentatonic. Just put the song on over and over again and go crazy with the A minor pentatonic. It's so much fun to just play those scales and use the song as a backing track, right? So he's just moving through the pentatonic boxes, right? He's just staying on the 2nd string and he's going like this. So this is the 8th and 13th fret, and just doing a hammer-on pull-off. Then I'm going from 5 to 8, same thing. 3 to 5, 1 to 3, little bend up. So the other thing that he just did there now was this really typical blues thing that you'll see, which is so that's again that 2nd box, right? From that 2nd box, and we got these 2 notes. See that? So this is the 8th fret and this is the 9th fret. 2nd string, 3rd string, right? And what we can do to make it sound even bluesier is slide in. Then try to do a little vibrato. See how I'm shaking my fingers? It's a very, very bluesy sound, right? So the solo kind of starts with this. It repeats. Then he goes. Right, so we're into the solo there. This thing that I showed you before, right? Then he just goes into a nice little pentatonic lick. So this is something that you can, again, experiment with, play with, right? Try to do this little thing. See if you can come up with a little pentatonic lick, a little bluesy lick, right? So he does the thing. Then he repeats it, right? So let's just listen to that one more time. The harmonica is so good too. All right, here we go. First position of the pentatonic there. Again, another little bluesy lick. Back into the next verse. C, D, A minor, A minor, C, D, A minor, C, D, A minor, C, D, A minor. Back to that melody that we heard at the beginning, right? Listen to that bluesy bend. This is what we call a ghost bend, okay? So instead of just bending from down to up, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pre-bend. Okay, so I'm taking the 15th fret 2nd string, I'm bending it before I pick it, okay? So the note is bent before I pick it. Now I'm gonna pick it and slowly try to release tension. It's a very bluesy sound. You could pick ahead of time as well. It's gonna give you a very, very bluesy sound. Another thing you can do is you can bend this note, then bend this note, just a very, very bluesy way of playing. All right, so again, first box pentatonic. So the way I'm doing that is, again, I'm in the first box of the A minor pentatonic, and then I'm on the 3rd string, bending it up. Then with this finger, I'm barring down the 2nd and 1st string, okay? So And then with your pick, you can either go down, down, or you can go down, up. And practice this slowly. I like to go down, down, up for whatever reason. But try to see what works better for you. There's this one other thing that he did towards the end. So after he did he had this thing where he went. So we're taking a note here that's not in the pentatonic, right? The pentatonic would be this, right? But we're using this note, which is the sixth. And he's bending those. See that? So it's again, I'm improvising here too, but that's something you can do. So first he did this like Chuck Berry thing, like I showed you. And then there was this, it's called a double stop when you play two notes at the same time. So he had this thing. And I'm playing two notes here. Right? Anyways, my friend, that's my little blues lesson for today. So many blues lessons in that one song. It's crazy. You know, there's just all the blues in that one song there. So hope you guys like that. If you have any questions, let me know.